The zoo always closed at 5 sharp, but tonight at 5:22 p.m. the feeding bells began to chime. This was in a small river town where Noah had taken a night security job. While the zoo underwent major renovations, all the exhibits were empty, the animals relocated to other facilities. The only things still running were the perimeter lights and the security cameras. First bell rang out from the big cat wing, then another, this time from the primate house. Then the aviary. Noah quickly pulled up the schedule on his tablet. No feeds, no staff on site. His radio suddenly crackled to life, and a keeper's voice filled the air. He recognized it from old training videos, calm, routine, almost hypnotic. Feeding begins, it said. Maintain distance. Drawn by an unseen force, Noah followed the sounds through the service tunnels. The air was thick with the smell of damp concrete and something else, something old. Heavy doors unlocked. Just as he approached, and lights flickered on one by one, illuminating his path when he reached the lion enclosure. He watched his metal food bowls slid forward on automated rails. But they weren't filled with meat. They were filled with plastic tags, dozens of them, clinking softly as they settled. Each tag had a name, a date, and a time, today's date. The bell rang again. He moved toward the primate house where the empty swings were swaying back and forth. A large screen above the habitat lit up. Count required. Numbers began to tick upward even though no one had entered. 7, 8, 9. His phone buzzed in his pocket, but there was no signal. It was a system alert from the zoo's official app. Diet imbalance detected. The keeper's voice returned, closer this time, echoing in the tunnel behind him. Missing calories must be replaced. As if on cue, the cameras lining the path swiveled to face him. Their red recording lights like a dozen watching eyes. At the aviary, the main doors flew open, and a powerful gust of wind swept through, carrying the scent of feathers without birds, the sound of wing beats without bodies. The counter on the screen jumped again. 12, 13. Final bell rang out deep and resonant from the old elephant barn at the far end of the grounds. The massive doors were wrapped in heavy chains, but he could hear them rattling. The gatekeeper's voice was a whisper now, right in his ear. Volunteer accepted. Noah ran. He didn't look back. The exit gates ahead of him slid shut, but then the ones behind him opened, guiding him, funneling him toward the barn. He veered left, smashing the glass on an emergency release panel. Alarms blared, red lights strobed, and then everything stopped. The silence that followed was as heavy as the encroaching dusk. The morning crew arrived to find the zoo dark and locked down tight. No alarms were logged in the system. No food bowls were out of place. But one camera was still recording. It showed the feeding bells ringing at exactly 5:22 p.m. and a digital counter on a nearby screen finally settling at the number 14. The old-timers who work there have a saying: if you hear the bells after closing, don't go looking for the animals. Some zoos don't just feed their exhibits, they feed the balance. Follow our channel. Pundits carry on for more true American horror stories.